Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest and the Dwarven edition. Now, the main reason why we're here and we're still looking like this is because I actually found it relatively fun to play as the Dwarf as we were previously, and I've actually been advancing just normally, in actual fact. I've been finding a lot of Chaos Zealots for us to fight. I am actually ridding a nearby village of bandits, as you can see here, so hopefully we'll gain a good amount of experience from that. As you can see, we already have some dwarven warriors, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, we just lost a dwarven crossbow unit as well, so that's kind of sad. And just when I decided to rescue them, they decided to, you know what, yeah, just give me the finger, basically, because, yes, apparently I'm not worthy of any of their recruits. So, yeah, that's not so good, is it? But yes, I've actually thought to myself that I might be able to take on one of those forest goblin parties. I feel like the forest goblin would be very, very cool to fight, because, well, I think there was one over here, in actual fact, next to this small forest area. And I'm actually unsure whether we'll be able to do that, but I'm hoping that Kislev is actually not aggressive towards us. I don't think they are, so that's pretty cool, but obviously Chaos, I think, is aggressive towards us, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful about that, but otherwise, everything seems... Ah, the deserters, hello there. Yes, we're going to try and attack them. As you can see, we actually do have a little bit more money this time around because, yeah, I sold all of our Chaos Zealot loot, which was actually pretty cool because usually I don't really get that much. Don't really get that much loot or much money at all, but it appears it's relatively easy to make money in Warsword Conquest, and of course it would have to be, considering Freelancer was removed and there has to be additional ways to make cash. We're going to try and get a Guildmaster quest, see if we can do that as well. But for the most part, I'm not going to be enhancing progression just yet. I'm quite interested to see where the dwarves go just as they are, because usually I'm just like, oh yes, let's enhance progression to see all of the advanced units and things like that. We will be doing that, if you are a fan of that, but right now I'm just really wanting to find out what happens when we play this in a normal sort of organic progression, because I feel like that would actually make it a little bit cooler, considering we do actually really like, I really like, at least, the dwarves. Yes. And also Yarg Nam, that is actually a reference to a DC supervillain, as far as I'm aware, called Grey Man, if you did not realize that in the previous episode. So yeah, he has immortality among other things, and I thought that was kind of cool and kind of ironic, considering we are not going to have immortality for very long. We're probably just gonna die rather easily. Yes, that's usually what happens. So yes, let's take that. Is that actually better? Kind of, not really. So that's absolutely fine. I think I'm probably going to try and get a shield as quickly as possible. Maybe. Let's get some dwarven miners there. And this is the thing. I actually don't know which route to take with the dwarves right now. So I think we're just going to take a look at the Dwarven Kingdom. Let's take a look at the ranged units. So Quarrelers become Rangers, but Tunnel Fighters, of course, become Thunderers, and then Master Thunderers and Engineers and things. So I think we're probably going to be going with the Tunnel Fighter route, at least for now. We're going to see how they do. And 8 Veteran Warriors as well. So we're actually getting a pretty hardy army right now. Hardy army? Oh, yeah. And hopefully we'll be able to find those forest goblins. I have a good feeling that we might actually be able to even win. Ah, well, that's some of them, but this is the thing. They have Spider Rider War Chiefs. And as we know, they are very effective. And they also have some Scalp Takers as well. The Scalp Takers are actually pretty decent units. They're not great, but they are decent. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We have advanced to level 6. I actually advanced to level 6 off screen, but anyway, we now have 2 skill points available. What are we going to do? Well, that's the thing. I would love to improve our intelligence, but then I think to myself, well, I'd kind of like to be a little bit better at fighting, so I'm thinking maybe agility or strength. Think probably going to go for a little bit of agility here. Well, not agility, strength, and then Weapon Master. I think that's actually going to be much more, well, shall we say, useful in the long run here, because even though we are in my opinion, we're gonna play a sort of commander unit. We're not really gonna... We are gonna get in the fights. Don't worry about that. We are gonna get in the fights, but for the most part, I would like to be sort of the guy that survives until the end of the fight. That would actually be quite the change for me, so it might be kind of nice to see if we can pull that off. Now these guys, of course, they don't have trolls, so not having trolls is definitely going to make this a huge amount easier. But I am very worried about the spider riders. So yeah, we do have some dwarven miners, so technically we are outnumbered, I suppose. But hopefully our tunnel fighters will do a reasonable job. So we're going to hope that the spider riders decide to attack us immediately. As you can see, they are actually doing that. That's actually pretty cool. If they decide to attack us immediately, we will be in with a massive advantage, or at least I hope so. Because, wow, yes, they've already eliminated one of us. Come on, kill them! Kill him! Yes, we must stop him from moving around. That would be the best thing to do. Come on, yes, my pickaxe is not long enough to penetrate their bodies. Yes, it's not very... Yeah, it's not very good. You could say that it's short. Dwarf jokes. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, never mind. We do have... Oh, no. Yes, we do have a couple of things that we can do. Hopefully we can eliminate this guy, at least. Yes, there we go. Take out that Goblin Brave as well. Ah, no. Wow, we are being eliminated reasonably fast here. Not very good. Oh, no. Yeah, come on. Oh, no, I do not have the speed. I don't have the speed to be able to fight these goblins. I am a dwarf, after all. Oh, yes. Okay, so, yeah. They actually still have a Spider Rider War Chief as well. That's not good. Oh, it was actually eliminated. Oh, great. Okay, that's looking better. That is looking better. I don't have a shield, so I'm going to try and be very careful about attacking this guy at least. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, yes, there we are. Excellent. That's what we need. That is what we need. Okay, so we actually lived. I cannot believe that we actually survived that, but we did. We actually survived. We lost only 4 units due to our surgery skill. Oh yes, due to our surgery. That is amazing in my opinion. We are going to be using this military cleaver. If any of you have actually watched my very first Warband series, my native playthrough, then you will know that this military cleaver, or something like it, was the original Barney's favorite weapon to use. So hopefully we will be able to make good use of it this time as well. If not, then, well, that's just how it has to be, I suppose. But yes, we're going to head back to Kislev here. I have a little bit to sell. I'd like to sell my prisoners as well. It would be about time. I probably should have gotten some prisoner management, to be honest. Really should have gotten some prisoner management. Would have made a huge difference, in my opinion at least. And there's a ransom broker. Okay, that's great. Yes, I have prisoners to sell, thank you very much. Okay, 60 each. Okay, 120. A quick 120 coins. That's not too bad, is it? And then the rest, we just have these guys. I would like to take these, hilariously enough. I'd like to take some halflings, because us vertically challenged people have to stick together, don't we? Yes, exactly. I think that would be a rather nice idea, at least. Okay, so this dwarven axe, that's not going to get sold, but everything else, I think, is. Don't particularly like the pickaxes. A little bit slow for my liking. This shield is absolutely fine as well, so we can sell all of that for 106. And we'll sell the tunic too. That seems fine. So let's see. What else do I want to get? Do I have bread? Yeah, I have bread. So let's get some more grain, because we're not really running out of grain. I need fruit. Let's get some fruit. That will help with our morale. Okay, so do I need anything else? Well, I need a helmet. But that's the thing. Do I want to purchase a helmet? Or do I just want to allow the helmet to be, well, found from some faraway land? Probably that. Probably that. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit dicey, because I'm going to have to go through Empire territory as well as Sylvania territory. Where is that? Yes, there. Okay, so they're fine. And Empire? I think Empire is okay with us as well, right? Yeah, I think that is the case. So Orcs, Goblins, and Chaos, as well as the Skaven, they do not like us, but everyone else is perfectly fine, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think we're going to be making our way down here. There is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 villages, maybe 5 if we decide to go over here to the Wood Elves area. there are 5 villages for us to recruit units from, and right now, well, that seems to be the only opportunity for us. So I think we're going to be making our way over there. It's going to be a little bit dicey because, of course, my units are still recuperating. I do need to level a couple of them up, so let's get some more warriors there. Some dwarven thunderers. And do we want to go for some longbeards or hammerers? I think it's longbeards, but I could be incorrect. Yes, it is longbeards. So as you can see there, we're going to get some really, really hardy units. They have a shield as well, so it's going to be very nice to see those. So yes, longbeards, right? Yes. I unfortunately don't have enough money to level up all of these guys, so I think we're going to have to do some battling. If I can actually find something, that would be great. Maybe we will have to raid a village or something along those lines. Maybe that is going to be the only way we will actually be able to gain some cash easily, at least. But yeah, I think once we have gained a number of units from around the southern dwarven territories, we will be able to head on to around the goblin area, and then maybe actually tackle some foragers, who knows. Alright, so as we approach the village of Bugmans, apparently named after Joseph Bugman himself, maybe, then, yes, we encountered 21 ninjas infesting the village. So let us head on in and see what we can do. And we can take a look at some of the unique dwarven architecture as well present in this village. I gotta say, it's actually pretty impressive to see something like this in a village, no less. I mean, literally, it's just a village. It is just a village, but I suppose the namesake of Joseph Bugman, well, it has to be good, doesn't it? Because Joseph does have a huge amount of engineering skill, so I suppose that's the reason why he has that, or why this village has this in particular. But yes, we're just going to try and take out these ninjas as quickly as we can. They do have a rather excellent dodging skill, so I'm a little bit worried about that, but our mercenary halfling militia are absolutely destroying them right now, which is, well, I would say a little bit weird, but, well, they seem to be doing a relatively good job. They only have short swords as far as I'm aware. They only seem to have short swords, so it's kind of impressive for them to go like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go toe-to-toe with some ninjas here, and pull off the impossible. Well, almost at least. So there we are, a little bit more relation with those guys, and as you can see, we're right next to this town, so I think we're going to be heading up here a little bit, and maybe we could fight some Skaven. I'm actually unsure what we're going to do just yet, but yeah, we're just going to take as many of these dwarves as we can, and maybe we should get some trainer skill too. I think that might actually help us out, but as you can see, still not enough money. I still do not have enough money, yes. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to try and find... Ah, Skaven! Hello there! We're going to be attacking you. This is not going to go well, I don't think. We have 40, but they have 27, and they have good things. And we have bad things, as you can currently see. We have dwarven miners and regular dwarves, which is painful. This is going to be painful. If we lose this, then that's just how it's going to be, but we have to try. We have to try, because if we don't go for something really, really large here, then we're just going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel with our money constantly. I mean, I suppose I could do that if I had more time, but obviously it's really just making sure that everything that we get a good amount of cash in a short amount of time. I mean, come on, we got to do that. So let's see if we can actually make this work. If it doesn't, then, well, that's just how it is. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to try and get my archers at the back here, even though I have, what, 3 archers? Yes, the 3 archers, really. That is just preposterous, absolutely terrible. Okay, come on now. Take him out. Take him out. Oh, no. I have a super bad feeling about this right now. Super bad feeling, in actual fact. Ow. That's how bad a feeling I have, apparently. Getting shot in the face for huge amounts of damage, and then finished off. And shot in the face for a huge amount of damage. Yes, of course. Our dwarves are actually dealing so much damage, however, that we are able to maybe pull this off, which, in my opinion, is... I don't even know whether this should be happening, because a regular dwarf just got a kill, and... Okay. A regular dwarf just got a kill on a clan rat. Not entirely sure what the clan rats are like anymore. I think the clan rats are maybe tier 2 units? I'm not entirely sure about that. I think they're kind of lowish tier, so yes. But a Molder Packmaster is going to be escaping, and he's going to run all the way to the edge of the battlefield, of course. And there it is, the Molder Packmaster managed to escape. Of course he did. He has a huge amount of athletics in comparison to our dwarves, of course, but we actually survived. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. So yes, we lost 2 halfling militia, 1 dwarven miner, and 2 regular dwarves. The rest absolutely survived with flying colors, so it is very, very nice to see that. Okay, so we'll take those Molder Packmasters and a clan rat there, and we're going to be taking as much of this as possible because of course we do want to sell whatever we can. So there's 375 gold. Unfortunately that's not going to be enough to level up everything, but I'm going to try and get some slayers. There we go, there's a couple of the slayers there, maybe level this guy up, and that's it. That's literally all I have left, so I guess all we need to do now is just go to the town and see what we can do, but it's really quite difficult to gain, shall we say, not, that's the thing, I said before, oh, it's very easy to gain money, but that really depends on if you are successful in fighting things that are exceedingly high level. If you fight something that, for example, the Goblins actually gave us, what was it, 500 or something? 500 coins? That is actually really good, but those Skaven didn't actually give us that much. So that's kind of unfortunate, but yes, I'm going to try and find a ransom broker, but for now, I am going to be ending this episode off here. We're going to try and fight maybe some orcs, maybe some goblins next time, and we're just going to continue doing this legit right now, because it seems actually kind of fun from a dwarf perspective. I didn't really find the other factions as fun as this, so maybe we're looking at our full series race here. I don't know. I don't know just yet, so we'll see. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.